Good morning, guys. I am going to put my Greenstalk together today, and I wanted to show you what I was going to put in before I get it going. The sweet alyssum will probably, maybe a little, some of it may go in it. I do like to plant around my tomatoes and peppers and cabbage the sweet alyssum. I can't confirm for sure that it helps with aphids, but I do it anyway, and I like the looks of it. It's a ground cover. It's a perennial here in Texas. I'm in zone 8 to 9. I don't know why I bought so many mints. This is a Mojito is more of a spearmint. It smells like it. Mint chocolate, peppermint, orange mint, marjoram, sweet marjoram. It smells like oregano, which I've got some oregano back there, cilantro, parsley. I don't know why I got so much sage. It's called sage golden. I'm sure I'll end up giving some of that to my daughter. I grew this one though, that's in the sour cream container. I grew that one. Mostly lemon basil's in there. I thought I planted more cinnamon and holy basil, but it looks like the lemon just took over. Rumix, kind of ornamental, but you can use it, you can eat it, you can put it in your salad. And coriander, got a couple of those. You know, I've never grown coriander before. I just thought it looked kind of cool. Looks kind of variegated to me. Thyme woolly, it's a small kind of a thyme. It'll look great. You can grow it as a ground cover. I'm gonna grow one, I think, in the Greenstalk, and then one maybe in a hanging basket. But there's the mint orange. Okay, oregano's back there, hot and spicy. Did I mention my cilantro? Cilantro, parsley. Okay, I think I've got more than enough to fill, almost fill. I'm not sure what else I'm going to come up with, but okay. The Greenstalk is going to be started over there. This platform is just a piece of wood. I treated it with some paint and some sealer, so I'm going to give it a try. I think it's going to hold up. And what's great about it is I can roll this up and down this platform. And some of this stuff doesn't require quite as much sun. This area gets more sun back here than any other spot, and I think it's going to work out great. I've got this one filled, but I'm going to put a little bit more dirt in it. It says fill it as much as possible. Okay, this is, you know, the bottom one. What do we got? A total of 5. That gives you 30 of those little pockets. And I'm going to water this first one. Well, actually, I'm going to, yeah, because if I water those other ones, I won't be able to lift it. And, you know, I got to save the back, right? So anyway, I added some more, as you can tell. I'm going to go ahead and, like I say, water the bottom one. Okay. And just, you know, use your favorite above ground, raised bed, your raised bed mix. However, you know, whatever you like to when you do your pots, when you're doing containers, go ahead and use that kind of filler, you know, for your dirt. Okay, I went ahead and put that one there. I just wanted to show that I filled up another one. It's pretty good. It's good and full. I'm going to take that off now. I'm going to put this the piece that goes here. See those holes? Those holes need to line up with each space. Okay, so, okay, gotta have those. Gotta have those, so each one has a watering space. Okay. There we go. I am going to put the other tier on. snaps right there. It's all snapped in. Good, good. Okay, it feels steady. And the heavier it gets, the more steady it'll get. And I'm going to go ahead and water that. I'm going to get these stacked up first. And then I'll start adding my herbs. Okay, now what we need is make sure the holes are lined up. And that is good and full. Perfect. Try to keep this clean because you don't want your hose to get clogged up. Make sure the drainage looks good. Sometimes this soil, it's kind of dry, so you might want to make sure it's good and wet. And want to make sure that's good and cleaned out. In fact, I think I'm going to pat that down just a little. Because it's going to settle. And let's just settle that in there. Okay. Okay, I've got 3 so far. I took it off the spinner. It's going to be really easy for me to turn it. It gets windy here, so I just want to make sure. And it wasn't quite as secure on that spinner, so it's going to be sitting flatter. So I can turn this real easy, though. Okay, stand by. Okay, guys, I'm making progress. One more. Okay, it sure looks tall. I've used this before, but I've not used all the tiers. I've split it up with 3, but I went for it. I'm going to do the whole stacker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now on this top one, it doesn't require one of the white inserts. See this spot right here? It just snaps right there. I'm going to do that all the way around. Okay, goodness, that's a lot. But I decided, like I said, I'm going to go big this year. Okay, stand by. I'm going to get this snapped in. I'm going to wash it off a little bit. I like it to look clean. And then I'm going to start putting in my herbs. Okay. Okay, I washed it off. Much better. I am going to, my first one is going to be mint. I think I'll put it right there. This is the mint orange. And I did break up the roots just a little bit. Very healthy. Love it. I'm going to put that one there. And I'll do another mint. I've got 3 or 4 mints that I want to put in here. Maybe, maybe not. I haven't decided. Mint is very aggressive, right? But I'm very happy. Like I say, I can spin this. I took it off the spinner. That's not the right spinner, but I'll be okay with it this year. I might get the right spinner next year, but I can turn this real easy. Okay, I'm gonna get these placed and then we'll dig. Okay, there's the purple alyssum, and I had to get the scissors after this little 6-pack. The roots are a pretty good size, and I didn't want to damage the alyssum. You know, you're gonna mess them up, just anything up just a little bit. But okay, I'm gonna put a few of them in my Greenstalk, but I just wanted to show you I had to get the scissors after this. Just make a little well down in there. I try to keep the plant as close as I can out here so it gets as much sun as possible. Okay, let's put this little guy in there. There he is. There she is. Him, her. Okay. Get you all tucked in and get you watered. I'm gonna put some, let's see, let's put some parsley right here. Let's make a little well down in there. Drop that parsley right in. See if we need to break up that root a little bit. I think it's okay. Okay, let's drop that parsley right down in there. Cover it with dirt. Okay, perfect. I think I'm going to plant the sage that I grew, and I'm going to push that dirt towards the back. Just kind of push it, make a well down in there. And I'll pull that out and I'll place it right down in there. I put some lemon balm, some, looks like lemon, it's lemon basil. And I'm gonna put those guys in there. And a couple in there. I'm gonna put this golden sage right in here. And like I say, just push this and make a well and check your roots and see how deep it needs to be. You can push the dirt, you know, to the side and kind of to the back. And okay, let's get some of this planted and I'll be right back. Some of these have grown quite a bit of roots. So you know what? I'm just going to kind of break that up a little bit. It's not necessary to have all that root. And when you try to grow too, it just keeps it bounded, and it doesn't, it doesn't spread out and grow as well. So let's loosen this up. This is mint, so very evasive, very aggressive mint. So I'm sure I'm going to end up having to, adjust the situation in this Greenstalk as this grows. But anyway, this is, let's see, I'll let you know in just a second. Okay, this is the spearmint, but it's called, well, you can see what it's called. But I'm just going to call it spearmint. But anyway, I'm going to set that right up there. But this well, you've got to make a well down in there. I'm going to have to really dig down in there to get a good spot. And I've been putting water in these holes too, because they look kind of dry down in there. You know how new soil is dry? And I couldn't wet it because it's just too heavy. So I'm going to put a little water down in there. And I'm going to go ahead and plant that up in there. Let's see. I think I'm going to make that just a little bit bigger. And I feel like I'd like to take off some of this root. See, I don't need all that. Okay, it feels level. All right, let's put some dirt down in there. It's going to face out. And make sure it's covered. Okay. The final product. I can't believe it. It took me a good 30 minutes to get those tucked in. Some of the roots were a little bit large. I had to break them down. I had to make the well, the hole. Had to work a little bit on that to get it down in there the way I wanted it. But everything's planted. My parsley, I had to trim it up a little bit. It was a little bit leggy. But yeah, that coriander, it smells so good. The cilantro, I know this was going to be mostly herbs, and it is, but look, I have this strawberry. And I think I am going to plant a couple of tomatoes in here, maybe a pepper. I do have some spaces left over. So, and I'm going to have to keep this thing, you know, I'm going to have to spin it because you can already tell the back side of it is not getting the sun. But I'm going to keep you posted on it. I think I'm going to really enjoy it this year. And, yeah. Let's just take a quick look and I'll show you how this side goes into the shade over here. So in about 3 hours, this side will have sun. And there is my sage that I grew from seed. Blue sage, golden sage, more lemon basil, a little bit of sweet alyssum right there. I have some left over. My parsley, I had to trim it. It was really leggy. And there's my thyme. Isn't it cute? Got it dirty. I had to accidentally, I buried that strand, so I had to dig it. But anyway, there's another mint down there. I'm happy with it. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. It took me a good 30 minutes. Some of the roots were just so big. Okay, guys, I'll keep you posted on this. I think it's going to do well. And yeah, I like the platform it's on. It's level. I can push it and move it around as the sun moves. Okay, well, I did have some stuff left. The alyssum will be going out into the garden, and the basil, I'm growing some other basil. Here's what I have left over. Hey, I ended up with a couple of little blue sages that I grew from seed, and once I popped them out and pulled that big one away, those just perked right up. All right, I've got more work to do. More work, more work. There's my little harvest of parsley. Guys, you have a good day. And you come back and watch my channel. Subscribe and like would be great. And bye.